Are you looking to learn email copywriting but don't know where to start? There's so much information out there, so many people saying so many things, and it gets confusing so fast. So, why should you listen to me? I am a beginner just like you. I started learning email copywriting last year, so I know how it feels to be a beginner and learn these things. So, in this video, I'm going to share some super simple steps that will make learning email copywriting really easy for you. And stick around till the end of the video. One of these tips is so useful that you will be writing email copy in just 10 minutes for your clients. So let's get started. Step number one is to pick a niche. You don't want to be all over the place when you want to start learning email copywriting. So my advice suggestion is to pick one niche. Suppose you want to go for SaaS companies, you want to write emails for them, or you want to write for e-commerce brands, or you want to write for coaches or particular service businesses, whatever it is, pick one niche and stick to it. And I would say go one step further as well, because it helps really a lot, is to pick a sub niche as well. So go into something like pets, fitness, skincare, beauty, anything SaaS, anything particular in software and particular categories of software. Whatever is a sub niche, you can choose on that, because then you can focus on learning those particular set of skills. It makes it easier to outreach to clients later as well, because you'll focus on a particular set of clients. You can even pick something that is a bit niche, and it can help you have less competition as well. So that's something which is possible once you pick a niche and a sub niche. Now, when you're picking a niche, pick something that you find something useful, that's something you understand, that you are interested in, maybe something you buy, whether it's fitness or pet products, e-commerce brand, or some software, something that you have bought, something that you have used, or some particular niche that you're familiar with. Maybe you have worked in that niche, or you are comfortable in that niche, you enjoy that niche. So I would recommend picking that, because it will make it that much more comfortable for you to write copy, and you can relate to things and you'll know the terms in that. So it makes it much more easier. Step number two, pick one copywriting book to learn from. Now there are thousands of copywriting books, so many, and people will recommend all these books. I would suggest to pick one book that you enjoy, preferably something that is a beginner book. So like personally, I pick books like Copywriting Secrets by Jim Edwards, or the Adweek Copywriting Handbook. So books like that, which are really comfortable for beginners, easy to start and easy to learn from, rather than some book like Ogilvy, which I personally find like difficult to start and learn from, and I cannot directly relate to it when I'm starting and want to learn about copywriting. It's a lot more complicated, involving a lot of things. Books like Copywriting Secrets, Adweek Copywriting Handbook, they are specifically made for beginners and really easy to take some concepts and implement them as a beginner. And that also is something I want to mention, that once you pick a book, read just one chapter a day. It's better if you can read more, but at least one chapter a day is sufficient on your copywriting journey, and try to implement that. So if there is one chapter that is about, say, headlines, learning how to write better headlines, so that's something you can improve in your copy as well. So pick some point, remember that, and then try to use that whenever you're trying to write, say, emails. So in the subject line, you can make use of that technique to make it better. Step number three, read real emails in your niche. So reading books is fine, but they are in some ways not practical if they are not applied in today's world. Some of these books might be old, related to advertising and stuff. You want to learn with real world examples. The best way is to learn from real emails. So there are websites like Really Good Emails or swipe.co. These have swipe copy files, so you can learn from existing emails that are actually being sent to customers. I would recommend you can subscribe to a particular email list of, say, e-commerce brands, coaches, whatever it is, fitness, whatever you are interested in. You subscribe to your emails and check how they are creating their emails. You will find good things and bad things in that. So how to recognize the good and bad things is, as you're learning the copywriting books, you will get better and better at it, finding out like which things need improvement, which things they are doing well. So that's my suggestion. Pick some really good emails, practical emails, current emails, and then read them. That will help you improve in your copywriting. When you're looking at these emails, look at the subject lines, preview text, the structure of the copy, the body, the call to actions, how are they writing it, what are the benefits, feature values that they are writing in that copy. So all these things, look at that, and the more you read through, you will get better and better at understanding copy. Step number 4, start your own swipe file. So what this means is the emails that you're getting, either you subscribe or through this website that I mentioned, you create a folder and categorize them and put it in there. So based on a type, say it's welcome emails, promotional emails, new product launches, holiday email, whatever it is, you can categorize them. You can categorize based on the subject lines. You find good subject lines, you can put it in a Google Doc. You find good CTAs, you can put it in a Google Doc and keep it. It's not only beneficial to learn, you can use it later on. It becomes so much beneficial when you're writing for clients. You can check these existing whatever swipe files you have, the information you can reuse from there. You can take inspiration from there, because these are all winning ideas and you can use them in your copy, your emails as well. Step number 5, learn basic email copywriting frameworks. Highly stress on this, and this is one thing which helped me and it will help you. The thing that I mentioned which will help you write emails in just 10 minutes or less. You don't want to start from scratch. You don't want to look at a blank page when you're writing email. You don't want to keep thinking and spend hours on what you're going to write. Pick one email copywriting framework, execute through it, and you will have your email in 10 minutes or less. That's a guarantee. So highly recommend you learn this. I focus on 3 basic types of frameworks: the ADA framework, attention, interest, desire, action; the PAS framework, problem, agitate, solution; and the SLO framework, story, lesson, offer. So these 3, I believe, are sufficient for you as a beginner to write any type of email possible for your clients. So when it comes to ADA, attention, interest, desire, action, it can be used for any email. It doesn't matter what the email is about. You can use this to write any email. PAS is specific to emails where you want to focus on a problem, particular problem, and the product that offers a solution or the service that offers a solution. It works really well in those cases. Story, lesson, offer again works for any type of email. You can use it and basically create any type of email that you want. So once you learn these emails, you start practicing using these email frameworks, you will get better at them and you will be able to easily write any email you want. So really useful for a beginner. Step number 6, write one email every day. Now you learned about the frameworks. Pick a framework, pick any product. You can pick any imaginary product or actual product you're using or something that you saw. Pick any product, take one of the frameworks and write an email. Really helpful to get this practice. Do this daily and you will keep getting better. If you can get a mentor or a coach who can look at the email and give you feedback, even better. You will improve like 10 times more. There are certain like school communities, online communities where you can put this up, put your emails up and people will give feedback on that. So highly recommend you do that and you will keep getting better at this. Step number 7, as a beginner, focus on writing, not on the perfection. No one is going to be perfect. Even I have spent 1 year and I'm not going to say I'm perfect at writing emails, but practice makes perfect, as we say. So keep writing emails every day, keep getting feedback on your emails, keep learning. You keep doing this every day consistently. When you write emails, when you read emails, look at the structure, the subject lines, the body, the CTA, how it is written. That's the way to keep learning about it. And every day you spend on it, at least 1 to 2 hours if you spend on doing this every day, you will get so much better in 30 days. Believe me, you just need 30 days to get better at email copy, and doing this every day will get you there. Step number 8, do not use AI, at least for the first, say 30 days or the beginning. Now I know AI, it makes it much easier. You can put a prompt and it will give you an email and stuff. But the problem is you will not learn. Is it a good email? Is it a bad email? You will not learn on doing things yourself, which will come in useful when you're actually writing to clients. So AI, we are supposed to use as a tool. It won't give you the exact output that you need. It will give an initial draft, which is useful to get, but initially what you want to do is put in the reps, get the practice on what actually, when you write an email, the structure, subject line, CTA, how does it look? How are you comfortable with it? Does it look right? Does it feel right? Does the copy adhere to what you have learned through the copywriting books and the feedback? So that's why you want to do it manually. You want to write as much as possible and avoid the use of AI, at least initially. Step number 9, start practicing email audits. Now you're learning about email copywriting, you're reading books, you're getting feedback, you're writing your emails, you'll start getting better and better at this. Highly recommend when you're looking at brand emails, something that you're subscribed to, or existing emails at say swipe.co or really good emails, wherever you get the emails, try to figure out what's good and what's bad in those emails, or what can be improved in those emails when it comes to a subject line, the body copy, the structure of the email, the CTA, whatever it is. Even say the pop-up form on the website, whatever it is, you can see that can be improved to boost their sales, boost the number of subscribers they are getting, and try to create an email audit of that in a Google Doc, stating these points and how they can be improved. This will help improve your email copy as well, and it has a benefit that later on when you're doing outreach to clients, you can also use these email audits to send them value and get their response. So this is like you're doing practice for that as well. So it will be much easier for you to outreach to clients and give them value with this. Highly recommend to do this as part of your daily routine. Once you have learned the basics of email copy and the frameworks, start doing basic email audits, creating documents, getting in that practice. Step number 10, record an audit video. Now I know most people get scared to record videos. Even I was the same. I couldn't imagine coming in front of the video like I am right now and recording. Actually last year it was really difficult for me as an introvert to do this, but once I started doing it, I got comfortable with it. The main thing I focus on is the value that I can provide to you or the client. So it's not about me, the video is about you and the value I can provide to you. The same is with this video audits. Now you already created the document of the audit. All you need to do is go through those points and create a video. So you highlight the points and you mention like the what improvements can be done, what is already good, working good, and create that audit. So this gives you confidence in creating such video audits. It improves your skills. It clears your mind on what you have written and what are the points you have stated. All that becomes clear. And as I mentioned, in future when you outreach to clients, you can start sending them either the full audits or the mini audits with a couple of points, whatever it is. This will make you stand out from other beginner email copywriters who are outreaching but who are too afraid to put themselves out in front of the camera. It really helps. So start doing this. You'll start getting the practice, getting in the reps, and you'll start getting so much better. So highly recommend doing this video audit. Now you have all the steps you need to learn email copywriting as a beginner, and you will become really good in just 30 days if you follow this. And so good at writing email copy that you will be able to outreach to clients and start getting clients after 30 days. So really beneficial to follow these steps I gave you. Now that's one part of it. Once you are done with this email copywriting learning part, you will start or have to start outreaching to clients. Now that's another skill that you need to learn, and it can be quite challenging and difficult when there is so much competition with other beginner copywriters. There is a particular strategy that is working well when you do outreach in 2026, and I've created a video here that shows all the steps you can take to do this outreach and start getting clients faster, better than everyone else who is starting along. So do check this video out where I share these strategies. It's much better than the old strategy of doing just cold email outreach, cold outreach via DMs, which doesn't work well anymore. So do check this video out.